Psalm? Psalm 2 and 1?
Yeah.
This is Psalm 2 and 1. Why do the heathen rage and the people imagine a vain thing? So what the vain thing is white Jesus. You imagine a vain thing was what kind of fucking white man would want to save your black ass? Your brown, I'm talking about all you tribes. Who the fuck cares about you? I mean, there's no white man on earth that cares about none of us. None of us. No white man cares about the Bible. Unless they think it's talking about them. Unless they think it's talking about George Washington. Let me get something else.
We got it on again.
This is Psalm 2 and 1. Why do the heathen rage and the people imagine a vain thing?
So another word for heathen is another nation which is outside of the nation of Israel. So if you're not an Israelite, you're called a heathen. You know, and it says, and the people imagine a vain thing, because these heathens, they waste times with their plans, because their plans have no what's it called?
No meaning? No purpose?
Something that comes afterward.
No production? No product? No fruits?
Read that one again.
Alright. This is Psalm 2 and 1. Why do the heathen rage and the people imagine a vain thing? Prosper?
Yeah, because these heathens, like the top banking families, the Rothschilds, you know, and the other top banking families, they plan on, you know, they plan that America's going to go on and on, you know, but that's a plan of a vain plan.
And this Bible has a dictionary concordance, and the word for vain goes into vanity, futility, emptiness. It's emptiness, and it takes me to Ecclesiastes 1 and 2.
Because you heathens think that you're going to have a great place in the kingdom of heaven, but you heathens are going to be slaves in the kingdom of heaven, you know, because the Israelites are going to be the kings. And that's why it says he's going to give us the heathens for inheritance.
This is Ecclesiastes 1 and 2. Vanity of vanities, said the preacher. Vanity of vanities, all is vanity.
It's for nothing, you know.
You're wasting your fucking time.
Yeah.
And there's nothing more frustrating than putting effort into something that's a waste of fucking time. Can you imagine if I was raising my chickens and they all came out little and fucking weak and ran away and shit? All the things that I'm not looking for. I'd be fucking killing them all. I'd give up. But we're producing fruits right here.
Yeah, so the plan, the outcome of their plan, you know, it's not going to have any glory. Yeah, keep going. Psalms.
Verse 2. Psalms 2 and verse 2. The kings of the earth set themselves, and the rulers take counsel together against the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, and against his anointed. Keep going.
So you're reading the thing.
The kings of the earth set themselves, and the rulers take counsel together against Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, and against his elect, or his anointed.
Yep. So the kings of the earth, they set themselves against the Lord of the Bible. So the kings are called Antichrist. You know.
That because they all want to be they all want to be God.
Yeah.
That's an automatic strike.
Yep. So these kings, they're against the Lord and His anointed, His elect.
Let me get 3. Saying, let us break their bands asunder and cast away their cords from us. That's basically bondage. Captivity. Or the ties that have to, look at, if Esau, like what Esau did to us, he made sure that he cut the ties that we had to Yahweh Bashem Yahushai by taking our nationality away. He stripped us of our identity. Man, that's messed up. So again, Yahweh Bashem Yahushai is good, but he's also terrible. He's a perfect balance. He's a perfect balance. Like, I couldn't be as terrible as him, but on that day, if I'm part of his elect and he gives me the spirit, it's gonna be like Brightburn. Worse than that. Oh shit! I'm gonna get creative. We're gonna be having roasted Edomites just to fucking burn. No matches involved, no gasoline, no nothing. Straight out of my eyes. Color blue too, because blue burns the hottest. Light the motherfuckers up like little fucking dry ass cotton balls. Poof, dipped in alcohol, just like that, violently. See, they're gonna be screaming for like 2 seconds, and then the oxygen's gonna burn up, and then your ass is gonna die. That was pretty creative right there. That was just a little. I don't even have to think about that. I'm gonna get 3 again.
Your 1 John 4 and 1.
First John 4 and 1. Beloved, believe not every spirit, but try the spirits whether they are Yahweh, because many false prophets are gone out into the world.
That's right. So you can't just go to any street corner and to any church and thinking that the Lord is in that church or His Spirit is in there, because there's many false prophets in the world.
There's a lot, man. There's more than that, because there's this one freaking African ass guy, Louis Papachow or Philippi, and this Hamite is in Africa, he's preying on people, spraying them with Raid and shit in the face. These motherfuckers are stupid, man. These nations are stupid, man. Damn, man. It's so fucking. It's a desperate situation. Everybody's sick and tired of all this oppression and tyranny. They can't wait for Yahweh Bashem Yahushai to come back and have his elect rule. Let me keep going. Verse 2. 1 John 4 and 2. Hereby know ye the spirit of Yahweh. Every spirit that confesseth that Yahweh Shai Mashiach is come in the flesh is of Yahweh.
That's right. So if we're telling you that the Son of God, he was born on this planet and he had a nationality and he was in the flesh, you know, and if you say that doesn't matter, and it doesn't matter about his color, and it doesn't matter about the truth, you know, you're Antichrist.
So that's the first thing you're asked to say. But you would believe it if he was fucking white.
You have to confess that he was here.
Hey,
in
look
the flesh.
yeah, for real, because Herod was an Edomite, right? And he knew that he was real. He wanted to kill him. He was like, there can only be one. I mean, he didn't believe that he was a Messiah. Of course he didn't. But the fucking what the Lotties did, Pontius did. He didn't want to crucify. He didn't want to cross him up. But he did anyways.
And confess means to agree with or to praise.
So we all agree with what the apostles are saying. The apostles of Jesus are saying that Yahweh Shai is a dark-skinned man. Yahweh, his father, is a dark-skinned man.
And to declare.
And we're declaring it. So not only is Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai a dark-skinned man, but he hates white people.
Because when you declare something, you record it. It's recorded down.
We're recording this right now. It's going on. It's going to go on to the YouTube later on tonight.
Because the Lord was recorded. You know, his flesh, his description, the description of his flesh was recorded.
Let me get that for you. This is Revelation 1 and 14. His head and his hairs were white like wool, as white as snow, and his eyes were a flame of fire, and his feet like unto fine brass, as if they burned in a furnace, and his voice as the sound of many waters.
Yeah, so hair, woolly, you know, the skin,
brown, dark,
brown like brass. You know, that's why
damn near black, it says.
Moses, he was from the tribe of Levi.
Mm-hmm.
And that's how you know that the Levites, you know, they're dark-skinned people, because when Moses put his hand in his bosom, his hand turned white.
And then Miriam turned white too. And they were scared. Woo! Shit.
Why do you think the Most High punished them, turning them white?
Oh, I mean, man. Why would white be such a bad thing? Because it is. The ancients knew it.
That's why we have a nationality. You know, the Most High is the one that gave us the nationality. If he wanted to make everybody equal, we would all look the same.
We would all be the same fucking color.
The same nationality, you know?
And I was just, you know what, that Moabite reminded me, the water Moabite. He made Moabites and Ammonites out of wickedness. Out of the act of the daughters having sex with the father. That's wickedness.
That's why
that's why they're wicked.
Their eyes are slanted.
Man.
That's a curse.
Man. You see, like I said earlier, he made those people just to fucking be hated. Just to be under us.
You have to make something that's bad. The Most High has to make, you know, he made shit. I mean, there's shit.
Yeah. Oh, hey, shit feeds flies, doesn't it? Shit feeds the land too. It gives, provides nutrients and nitrogen for fertilizing. Yeah, that kid on the bike's got to be a Jake, man. He's fucking doing all kinds of tricks. Riding on the front wheel, riding on the back wheel, hopping over this, hopping over that. He looks white, but he's got to be a Jake. Jake's always got to put an emphasis on what they're doing. Jake's got to always put an emphasis on what we're doing. That's Jake. Want me to keep going in 1 John?
Yeah.
This is 1 John 4 and 4. 4 and 3. And every spirit that confesseth not that Yahweh Shai Mashiach is come in the flesh is not of Yahweh. And this is that spirit of anti-Messiah, whereof ye have heard that it should come, and even now already is it in the world.
So it says, every spirit that confesseth not that Yahweh Shai came in the flesh, okay, that spirit is called Antichrist. So if we're calling you Antichrist and you're like, me? Antichrist? Yeah.
Just saying, like, you don't believe. Because you really don't believe that he's a dark-skinned man. There's anything else but that, right?
But you don't know that the spirit of Antichrist could easily come upon somebody, you know?
The spirit of the anti-Messiah could be as simple as rejecting the chip. Rejecting that the chip is the mark of the beast is the chip. You don't accept that, that's being an anti-Messiah, an antichrist.
Basically, everything that's going contrary to the scriptures is Antichrist, you know?
Say, everybody that came up here scoffing is an antichrist. That's fucked up. Why wouldn't you believe us?
Yeah, because
That's fucked up. That had to happen like that. It had to happen.
because you might come up here thinking that we're Antichrist, you know?
But we're not.
Yep, but you don't know. You got to come up here and test our spirit and know that we have studied ourselves.
Self to show no proof.
Yeah, we have studied ourselves to
You've shown the proof.
show the truth.
I'm gonna get verse 4. This is 1 John 4:4. Ye are of Yahweh, little children, and have overcome them, because greater is he that is in you than he that is in the world. Ooh. Let me read that one again, man. This is some poetic justice for that ass. 1 John 4:4. Ye are of Yahweh, little children, and have overcome them, because greater is he that is in you than he that is in the world.
And it's talking to the Israelites because ye are the Most High little children, and the children of the Most High.
And like it said right here, and have overcome them. We have overcome temptation. We have overcome Satan and his minions. Because greater is he that is in us. Because we got the spirit of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai in us. Greater is he that is in us than he that is in the world. And that's talking about Esau, the Satan, the whole system, or anybody that's in the world.
The spirit that lives in the world, you know.
We have the spirit of the anti-Messiah, the Antichrist. Going?
Yeah.
Verse 5. They are of the world, therefore speak they of the world. Let me read that again. This is 1 John 4:5. They are of the world, therefore speak they of the world, and the world heareth them.
Yep. So they're of the world, so therefore they speak of the world's viewpoint, of how they see the world, you know, of how they were taught by the world, you know.
Like flipping dicks.
So now that's how they taught.
Man, that's tough. Verse, let me keep going.
Yeah.
Verse 6. We are of Yahweh. He that knoweth Yahweh heareth us. He that is not of Yahweh heareth not us. Hereby know we the spirit of truth and the spirit of error.
Yep. So that's how we know. That's how we test your spirit, and that's how we know if your spirit has an error, you know, through listening.
Or letting you talk.
If that's the only way you're gonna get woken up is by listening. Okay?
So if you come up here and start talking shit, you don't want to get woke up here. You're just gonna get left in the missiles, in the fire. Verse 7.
Go to 2 John. 2 John 1 and 7.
This is 2 John 1 and 7. For many deceivers are entered into the world, who confess not that Yahushua Mashiach is come in the flesh. This is a deceiver and an antichrist, an anti-Messiah, an anti-Mashiach. We are positive, they are negative.
Yep. So it said, many deceivers have entered into the world. So many people have been lied to, you know, and those lies are very believable. But if you believe those lies, you know, I'm sorry to say, but you're Antichrist. You know?
I'm sorry, but I'm not sorry.
Yeah.
Let me get something else. Because you know, if you're not trying to hear the truth of the matter, which the matter is the Bible, if you're not trying to hear the truth of the Bible, then you're an anti-Messiah. Daniel?
Daniel 7 and 25.
This is Daniel 7 and 25. And he shall speak great words against the Most High, and shall wear out the saints of the Most High, and think to change times and laws, and they shall be given into his hand until a time and times and the dividing of time. Woohoo! Dang! That's good. That's a good. You want to read that again, man. This is Daniel 7. Is it 7 and 7?
7 and 25.
Or 7 and 25? 7 and 21. And he shall speak great words against the Most High, and shall wear out his saints of the Most High, and think to change times and laws. So that's what Esau's done. Change the calendars. This motherfucker says that the Rosh Hashanah, which is the Jewish way of saying the New Year, is in fucking September. 7th month. I mean, we're in 7. Yeah, we're now 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, it was 7th. But it's actually in March, February, late February, early March. That's the beginning of the year. That's right there. It's telling you. And think to change times and laws, and they shall be given into his hand until a time. So Job 9 and 24 should come into mind. They shall be given into their hands until a time and times, and the dividing of time, until time and time. So many ages. As many ages going to pass that's going to be in his control.
Yep. So if you're agreeing with the changing of the laws and with the changing of the times and speaking words against the Most High, you're Antichrist.
Yep. Got any more? You want?
I want to get the last one, Matthew 24 and 24.
This is Matthew 24 and 24. Matthew 24 and 24. For there shall arise false messiahs and false prophets, and shall show great signs and wonders, insomuch that if it were possible, they shall deceive the very elect.
Yeah, so the elect is not going to be deceived. They're gonna know the spirit of Antichrist.
And it takes a lot of studying, man. It takes a lot of time, a lot of dedication, a lot of trial and error, a lot of heartbreak, a lot of catching hell. You got to be wrong before you're right. You got to fall before you can get up. It's hard, man. It's hard. You got anything you want to say? So with that, we're going to give all praises to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, Ba'Shem Rahakodash. Till next time, we say Shalom.
Shalom.
Palm Yasharallah and death to America.